Oh, hello. Didn't know you guys were watching me, but whilst you're here I thought I'd give you a little introduction of the day. No, but on a serious note, welcome back to this channel. Now, on today's agenda, we will be... can't get my words out today for some reason. So, I'll be showing you a naughty shoulder and hamstring session. And then we'll also be going Aldi to get my today's food shop. Now, I'm getting my food shop for today. I'm not doing it prior to any other days. Reason being because Mondays are my day off and I like to enjoy my days off. So I just get the food today, cook it, enjoy the day and just basically eat. So I'll keep you updated and keep watching, guys. And please subscribe and like this video as well. If you do like it, please like it. Okay, and we are back. I thought I'd do a voiceover for this session. So what we're going to begin with is a nice little warm-up. I always do this type of warm-up, especially for shoulders, because my left shoulder is a bit knackered. I need to really start looking at getting therapy for that. Good idea, really, but hey-o. So I always start with either something like lateral raises, and then obviously, as you can see, I'm going into like a front raise, just to get my shoulder cuffs rotated, really. And as we go on, I just keep doing different movements. So I do like a bent over rear delt. And I've always done this. It's something that I highly recommend, especially for shoulders. A lot of people just think that it's about getting the stretch and then straight away start going into heavy sets. It's not. You need to just do whatever you can to warm that muscle area up, especially shoulders. Shoulders are so easy to get injured. But, you know, everyone's going to be different, but I highly recommend warming up properly. If you don't warm up, then expect to get a good injury going. So anyway, moving on from the warm-up, I always love doing either one or two lateral raises. Now I'm really into doing cable lateral raises instead of free weight. Now the reason being is because you're constantly under tension when you're doing your lateral raises with a cable. If you do it free weight, as soon as you're up, you can drop it, and even when you're coming down with the cable and going back up, you are constantly putting that muscle under pressure. And I always like to use the cable wrist straps as well. Highly recommend them because there's no need to worry about having your grip perfect and nothing like that. You can literally just put it around your wrist and start getting that movement and just nailing that movement. Because that's what we're trying to do here. We are just trying to hit that movement perfect and not trying to worry about any sort of weight. We're just trying to hit the reps. I always go between 10 and 12. The only time I go any lower is if I am increasing the weight quite moderately. So yeah, we'll be doing 12 to 10 reps on this. If I remember right, when I got to my last two sets, I literally dropped to about 10 reps. Anyway, I'll stop waffling now. So we are now doing front raises. I always like doing it with a plate. It's just different, and I think that you get a really good burn out of it. And the thing with front raises is you've got to just keep that core really tight as well. Otherwise, you're just not getting that solid movement. Now, this was my final shoulder movement before we move on to hamstrings. I've done a cheeky little drop set here. So I started off with, I think it was 16 kilo. You can't really tell in the video. I went from 16 down to 14, then down to 12, and then down to 10. And I believe I've done 12 reps each one. I could be wrong. It could have been 10 or 12 reps. But just count if it bothers you. So yeah, literally just getting this done. As well, I never ever seem to go heavy on shoulders, just because obviously of my left shoulder being a bit knackered. I find the more heavy you go, the more chance you're going to have at injuring yourself. But we can always improve that and get stronger. Anyway, moving on to hamstrings. I always like doing leg curls, especially upright leg curls. I find that you can just relax and focus on that nice squeeze, and you can just feel the lactic acid build up. So I always do this exercise to start with when it's for hamstrings. and you can just sort of focus on that muscle area and not have to worry about anything else. So I think what did I do? I done 12 reps for 4 sets. And the more it got on, the more I had to drop the weight, because the more I started to feel literally my shins starting to burn and cramp up. And obviously that wasn't the focus here. So yeah, basically. Stop waffling on about that. There's only so much you can say. Now this one's a bit different. I'd done the exact same thing, but standing with the ankle, I can't even think of what it's called, the ankle strap for the cable. Now this was a direct hit to the hamstring, because every time I came up to the top, just there, I literally felt the biggest squeeze and the tightness I've ever felt before. So I've started incorporating these a lot, and I find putting your hand in that area sort of puts that more mind and muscle connection going. So as the reps got on, it started to cramp up more, so I thought, oh no, I'm feeling it everywhere now. So just putting your hand there just gives you that little bit of more focus. And now for the opposite leg, it's exactly the same really. It's quite weird when you do this exercise with your weaker leg. So I'm right-footed, for example, so doing it with your left leg, it felt really strange. But it worked. I got it. This one was a proper tester of the mind though, because doing this, you had to put all your focus into it and just try and get that perfect squeeze. And moving on to stiff leg deadlifts. Now I also incorporate these a lot because this is what really rips my hamstrings apart. And I enjoy doing it. You can get, as you can see, my form, to be honest with you, is spot on. Doing the littlest pause at the bottom just to get that perfect activation. Another reason I do this is because your secondary muscle is your lower back to this, so your hamstrings being your first. And when I seem to train back, I just don't really enjoy doing my lower back. So I just sort of do it for the both reasons really, of killing off my hamstrings, but also getting that lower back focus as well. So it benefits me both ways. Okay, so now gym's over with, I can now finally sit down and relax. Ugh, what a grueling session that was. But for a nice little finisher afterwards, I have this bad boy. Oh, and this is the most satisfying part. Oh wow, sounds like heaven, that does. That's better. And it has arrived. I cannot wait to open this. Let's just set you up lovely. See what it is. That's better. You'd think a good pair of shoes. It's not. So ordered this from Ends Clothing, as you can see. Like the box, very snazzy. Not want to swear, but where'd you open it? Very fancy, I like this. Tape up again. Read that later. Oh, you're beautiful, fantastic. So let's see what we have today. I've been wanting this for a while. I just keep seeing it everywhere and I've actually gone and bought it, and the best thing is it was on sale. So that is what it is. Really liking my Nike stuff for the minute, so this is just, oh wow, that's beautiful. Lovely job. Let's see what the letter says. Well, it'll be thank you for your purchase. If you want to refund it, send it here, here, here and here. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so we've got it on. So what are we thinking? Now, I think it looks quite fresh, to be fair. If you guys think it's fresh as well, then leave the comment red in the comments box. But no, cheese! I like it. Weren't sure, because certain colours can only go with certain things, but no, I like it. So let's go. Wow. Jeez! Look at that redness. Okay, so that's already all complete and done, but we've still got to go one more place yet, just to get a little something to finish off the shopping. So I'll show you when I've got it. There we go, and that's that little something that I wanted from Tesco. Oh, I fucking love these.
There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
If you want something out of life, if you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard.
Okay, so to finish up this video, I'm going to be just having a quick talk about mindsetting and letting you guys know, how I do it, and basically different to other people. So for me, when you go to the gym and obviously your head is so focused on smashing your goals, smashing your workouts, getting your food in, we forget about everything else. And our head is so in the game that we just literally are focused on one thing, and we forget about people that we care about, forget about everything, bills. Well, I don't forget about bills because I need to bloody pay my bills. But yeah, we sort of just, our head goes elsewhere. And for me, to try and get my head back in the game and focus on clearing my head and keeping calm and relaxed and not feeling stressed or any pressure on my head, I like to go for nice relaxing walks like this, or listening to nice relaxing music. All people do stuff different ways, A lot of people like to go home, play on the Xbox if they have one. People like to just sit there and watch a film. There's so many things and so many ways that benefits you and how you do things. For me, this is perfect. Like, clearing my head this way is great. So I enjoy doing it this way. But each to their own. So once this is done, I'll carry on my walk, and I'll just clear my head and look back at my goal setting and see what we can do to achieve it, and crack on basically. But thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it for the viewers that actually watch my video, well, videos. Sorry that I don't know if you could tell, but my lip's a bit weird. It's really numb because I went dentist today, so I'm like but anyway, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next week.